Alright, so I guess that's as good as we're gonna get. So excuse the terrible lighting, and you may or may not hear a fan because I'm in my bathroom, and if I turned on the regular light, heat light lamp thing, then it's worse lighting. And so you can hear better or see better with this fan light. And excuse this, that's my door. And this is the wall, but it would be weird if I scooted over that way. I would have a clear wall, but then you would see me sitting next to my bathtub, which would be a little weird. Yeah, and I look super tired, like it's the middle of the night, but I couldn't sleep. So what do you guys do when you couldn't sleep? I'm not filming in my normal area because then you wouldn't be able to see this box, and I'm putting my hand here because I started this video and then realized start over real quick because I realized I was showing an address. I didn't block that out before I started because I was just super excited. Like earlier when the box came, I almost didn't do this unboxing because I was like, oh my gosh, like I gotta open this box right now. And I almost just ripped it open because I'm super excited. But this box came from USPS, and it's like, let me see if I can show you without, it's super mangled. But I was mad because I got a box from UPS one time, and it was like worse mangled, and it had a huge, like, it was open on one end, and like if you had beads in there, they would all fall out. And so this is not great. But so this is a box from Jennifer Rath in Alaska, and she is from, well, she runs Reborn. I can't talk today. This is like what happens in the middle of the night. You can't sleep, and then you just want to talk and ramble and ramble. But this box is from Jennifer Rath at Reborn Nursery, and I can link her Facebook down below if you guys want to get any orders. But this is another Reborn unboxing, and luckily she said that where this box is mangled, I felt it and pushed on it, and it feels like there's nothing in there. So she said it's where his feet are, so it's fine that he's not going to get all messed up. But yeah, so she runs Reborn Nursery, and the cool thing about her calling it Reborn Nursery is she told me a story that she calls it Reborn Nursery because she makes all colors. So she does African American, she does Caucasian babies, she paints like biracial, all different things. So I got a box. I originally paid for a different Reborn, which I'm not going to tell this whole story because it's like, well, I don't want to bash anybody in the story, but let's just make a short story and say I got a Reborn, and it was a horrible disaster from the time it showed up, and the disaster just started getting worse. So I had originally gotten a Liam kit from Jennifer from Reborn Nursery, and yeah, it was good. Her son did that one, but she did this one that's going to be in the unboxing. But she said, oh, I'll take the terrible Reborn off your hands and trade it for something that you want and that you can use. So she has to redo the entire Reborn, but I shipped her that one, and she shipped me this one. So she's an amazing artist. Yeah, but I guess I'm chatting too much. I spent like almost 4 minutes and whatever seconds like just rambling. So I know you all are waiting for this unboxing. So let's get to it. If you haven't seen my Liam unboxing, well, you haven't because I didn't post it. But I'll post that too. So look out for that. But I'm going to open this box. Sorry, this is just a dead pin. So let me just get this box open. And I was super excited because she's been sending me like picture updates of this Reborn, and I didn't know because she said, oh, I'll trade you. And I'm like, yeah, I like your work. So that's fine. But yeah, as you know, I was like, another friggin' scam again. Like, I'm not having any luck with Facebook and selling and buying and trading. Like, what do you do? I'm not having any luck. But this will be some luck because I've had experience with this artist. So, ooh, now my hand's shaking. Okay. So, this is what happens when you get lack of sleep. But anyways, what I was getting on about is, I didn't know, but I was sending pictures back and forth of, here's my kids, you know, just chatting, having mom chat, whatever, with this lady, because she's super nice. She's so fun. She's easy to work with and easy to talk to, and even if you don't want to buy any of her stuff, she's just nice to have a conversation with, you know? She's just one of those chatty people. And she looks out for everyone and protects everyone. She's got the, you know, I think she has the mom brain, like, fully ingrained into her head and is just like that to everybody. So, she's cool. Go ahead and talk to her. But, yeah, so, where was I getting on with this story? I don't know, but hopefully, oh yeah, so I was, sending her pictures of my kids, whatever, and I didn't realize and I didn't know, but she was going to make me a Reborn, just, you know, something that I could use that was, you know, pretty decent quality, whatever, but to trade for the other one, which the other Reborn, she would have to fully redo, which she thought that it was still a good trade because I would get something that I would use, and she likes to make people happy and see that people get the babies that they want and, you know, make the mommies happy. That, and she could probably, if she did the Reborn up nice, the one that I sent her, she could probably sell that for a lot. So way more than I paid. And so she gets a good deal out of it because it came with a box opening, which I sent her all of that with it. So it was nice of her to do this trade because she didn't have to spend the time to make me this baby, but I was sending her pictures of my kids and stuff, and I didn't realize, but she was making this baby not to be identical to like my kids, but the skin tone was supposed to be like my kids. So I'm curious to see, because I've seen lots of pictures and I know what this doll looks like, but I've noticed after getting a bunch of them, like, you can see as many pictures as you want, but having it in real person, it's never going to be the same. So I'm chatting with you while I'm trying to open this box. Like, she saw the mangled box that I got, the Reborn that I sent her, the disaster one. Like, she saw how mangled the box was, so she made sure to extra protect this Reborn this time. And you saw my box is like smashed, but at least it's smashed where the feet are. But come on, like a USPS, like, why are you so like hard on your boxes? Like, I've seen some people get Reborns and like they excuse me, I'm using that to cover the address, but they get Reborns and the box says fragile, USPS, or even UPS, and like the box says fragile, and it's like the most mangled box of anything I've ever seen. Like, what's up with that? But she saw the mangled box that I had, so she made sure to extra carefully pack this. Oh my gosh, okay. So I didn't get with the last one. This one comes with a certificate of authenticity, or is it a birth certificate? Something like that. So this is the Jaxson kit from Bountiful Babies. Now, if you don't know what a Reborn is, and you don't know what Bountiful Babies is, and you don't know what a certificate of authentication is, or any of that information, let me know. I can do a video on whatever the heck that is. So, for those of you that watch this video and you already know, well then let's just get into this unboxing. So the package says 5 pounds, 11.6 0.0 ounces. So I'm assuming that, excuse me, this doll, this baby, is about 5 pounds or under, because I know this comes with a box opening and some pacifiers and stuff. So, yeah. This baby probably is under 5 pounds. She was super excited to get this baby to me, she said, so she didn't weigh him, but maybe I could and let y'all know. But I had mentioned the things that I didn't prefer after having a few reborns in my possession, and she really listened. Like, she says, oh, I remember you didn't like this and that, or that and this, or whatever. And so I took that into account and changed some things, you know. So hopefully this may or may not be your perfect baby. So we'll find out. Supposedly it looks like my kids. I've seen the pictures. And is this going to be a boy or a girl, male or female? I don't know. She sent me with the last unboxing of the Liam kit. Or, yeah, the last unboxing with the Liam kit. She sent some sleepers and a onesie, and she sent a nice yellow dress. So that came with like a really cute flower bow. So I want to try that on this doll just to see how it looks, and then I'll let you know if I decide whether or not it's going to be male or female. But I think she wanted me to have this be a female because I have 2 sons, human sons, and the Liam, I immediately saw him as a male, so, or as a boy, whatever. So she wanted me to have a girl, because even my service dog is a boy. Like, I'm the only girl in this house. Like, I got John, my kids, and my dog. Like, she was thinking that I needed a girl. What do you guys think? I don't know. But let's unbox this together. So, this mangled box, I'm trying to be careful with this mangled box because it looks like if I'm not so careful with it, like this side right here could literally like peel off. Okay, wow, tons of bubble wrap. Excuse me if I'm covering the screen, I can't see with this flap right here. So let me move it. All right, so tons of bubble wrap. Hopefully y'all can see. I'm trying to scooch you over just a little. All right, so bubble wrap. This is actual bubble wrap. Like the last time she sent those bubble, she called it bubble wrap, but it was like those plastic bags of air. What works better, bubble wrap or those plastic bags of air? What's more economically friendly? Are these biodegradable, or are they recycled, or can you recycle these? I don't know. I've never been one of those fans of bubble popper wrapping, but I don't know. Are you a bubble popper wrapper? What do you do when you can't sleep? Like, I literally haven't even gotten into this box and it's already been like 13 minutes. So, sorry guys, I just rambled, but here's another bubble wrap. I don't know what I'm gonna do with those, but I usually save them to wrap other stuff in. Oh my gosh, this is cute. What is this? Oh, okay, so this is another of those handmade blanket things. I guess she's got a person, excuse me, every time I move, the lighting, like, gets all funky. But she's got a person, I guess, who makes all these little snuggly little blankets. They're smaller than the doll, but, like, it's for snuggy. Like a little Linus blanket kind of thing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch the Peanuts. Charlie Brown, Linus. He always carries around the blue blanket. Not that this is just reminds me because it's blue, but these blankets are small, so they're just like snuggies. But these are these crocheted. This one is like odd, but it's cute. It's got little flowery shapes on it. Peekaboo, I see you. Oh, life with having children, I'm always trying. But this is cute. Oh, wait, these are dragonflies. Hold up, y'all. Do I have it upside down? I don't know. Some of them are right side up and some of them are upside down, but they're dragonflies. Like, that's cute. I thought they were little flowers, but that's cute. So this is like a little patchwork doodad. I want to know how to make these. That would be fun. Yeah. Oh, this is cute. Like she has this, almost like a seashell. I was gonna call it wrapping paper, but it's tissue paper. Like that's cute. I just could go ravishing and open this package. But I've always, even when I was a kid, I've always been the person where unwrapping the package and the experience of the wrapping and the unboxing of the packaging is just as significant to me as the gift itself. So we used to save wrapping paper when I was a kid and reuse it, and we would say like, oh, you remember like in 2004 on this date or we would say, do you remember one time you wrapped this with it and that was cool? Or do you remember how this mark got on? And we would reuse the wrapping paper because it had like a significant story behind when we first used it. So that was cool. And then we would say, oh, I remember this wrapping paper. I don't remember where we got it, but it was fun. And we would save wrapping paper with my family and like my parents, and we would do that. But I always slowly unwrapped the package because it was the whole significance of spending time with family on unwrapping packages. Do you ever have any experiences like that? Oh, this is cute. This is definitely, I know a lot of people are going to see this as a boy, but it's gender neutral. Oh my gosh, is this preemie? Okay, so the Jaxson kit from Bountiful Babies is the same length and kind of, they're both very small, and they're the like skinny, not like chunky, but they're like petite, and so they are newborns, but they're very petite, so both of them are the same size, and both of them almost have exactly the same head circumference, slight difference, but they, if you like, for any of those artists out there that are watching or anybody who wants to get a custom, you could get a Jaxson kit and a Liam kit from Bountiful Babies and have those be twins. Oh, that would be so perfect. But I told her that since I was trying to dress Liam, that a lot of the newborn clothes were too small, and she was saying that he's long, which would be the same case for the Jaxson kit because they're the same length. And so when he put in footy sleepers, he's a newborn, but everything else he would be preemie because he's very petite. So this is a preemie size of this. Oh, lion. It's so cute. So I don't know if it's showing, but this is like a light gray brown color, and then like a cream. So this is super cute, and I'm super excited to put this in him because he can wear just onesies by himself, unlike the Liam kit, who has to have shorts or pants because he's full arms and legs, which means you won't be able to see the cloth body. And I'm super stoked about that, which is the reason why I liked it. And a lot of people said that they really liked that over the 3/4 where there's more cloth because it feels more real. But I don't know, because I've never experienced either, and these are like my first experiences with the Reborns. So I plan to get like a multiple different kinds so I can see what I like and what I don't like before creating like my perfect baby, whatever that is. So next in here is, I thought she was going to send gender neutral things, but whatever. I told her it didn't matter whether or not it's gender neutral, because if it wasn't, since Liam and Jaxson are the same size, that Liam could wear it if Jaxson couldn't wear it, and Jaxson could wear it if Liam couldn't, whatever. And one artist told me that she said, I was trying to name them, but she said it would be a good idea to keep the same name as the kit, so that way I don't forget what kit it is, and I don't get multiples of the same kit, or people don't keep asking me what's the kit and I don't know. So if Jaxson ends up being a girl, then I could call it Jackie, which I thought that was a little weird because my dad's nickname was Jackie, but then the artist, one other artist that I had talked to said, yeah, that would be cute, having it named after your dad's nickname, but that's weird because it's a doll. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. But this is, oh, it's so soft. This one's just a regular onesie, but this thing is like cottony soft. Oh, it's bubble pants. Oh my gosh, like I gotta button this up. yeah, whatever she washes her clothes in, actually no. She told me that the smell that I'm smelling on these, which is the same as when I unboxed the Liam kit, is the baby powder wafers, which I bet you there's some in the bottom of this box. We'll find out. But in the last box, she sent baby powder wafers. And I've never smelled any baby powder like this, but it's like perfumey. Have you ever smelled any perfumey baby powder? Okay, guys, these are like bubble pants. Because they're wider on the legs. I call them bubble pants. But this is a onesie. Super cute. Smells so good. I don't know what kind of baby powder this is, but if I was going to use talcum powder, I would definitely get whatever the heck baby powder cornstarch smell this is. But yeah, this is super cute. Look. Is there a stain on this one? Oh, what? Well, this one's got a little stain. Or actually, it looks like... No, it doesn't. Never mind. That was a piece of lint. Okay. So, actually, yeah, this one has a little bit of a stain. I'm sure I can get it out, but it's like super tiny. I don't know if you can see that mark right there, but that's a little black stain mark. Looks like, I don't know. But, there's that. So, I think it's cute because I love the bubble pants. Like, I was thinking of putting them in a cloth diaper with a diaper cover, so then they would fill out these butt pants a little bit more. But the stripes are cool, and her stuff, like, it smells so good. Whatever these friggin' baby powder wafers are, you guys, for any of those of you watching, they smell so good. I know we don't have smell-o-vision, and it's probably said a million times that everybody wants smell-o-vision, but, like, I'm telling you, it smells like Bed Bath & Beyond. No. Like, not like a perfume store, but I don't know what it's called. I'm blanking. But it smells like that. That's what it is. It smells like Bath and Body Works. I don't know why it took me so long to think of that. That's what happens when you're on lack of sleep. Welcome to having kids. Human babies. Right. But yeah, it smells like Bath and Body Works. Ooh, what's this? It feels harder. Oh my gosh. Okay. Whoopsies. Oh, we'll deal with that later. I'll fold that up later so I don't make like an hour-long video. But these, I was going to say leash clips. I've been doing so much with my dog. Like, I was going to say leash. I've been ordering custom dog stuff, which video coming soon. But these are pacifier clips. So she gets this lady who makes custom pacifier clips and custom bracelets. So this one says love. It's a bracelet for the doll. And then this one is a pacifier clip in boy colors or girl colors. I don't know. I don't associate boy colors with certain things or girl colors with whatever. I just like what I like. But yeah, these are cute. It's a pacifier clip. Now, I've never used pacifiers with my human babies, so it's kind of fun to, you know, have pacifiers. So this is, I'm assuming, oh yeah, okay, so I originally had researched a lot about reborns and seen them in pictures and videos and talked to a lot of artists and people who have reborns and been on a lot of Facebook pages, YouTube, TV, everything, and found out that you should have a white onesie under the clothes of your reborn to prevent from stains. Now, she said it's not really a big deal to prevent the cloth body from stains because the cloth body can be replaced. It's more of the fact that you're protecting the vinyl, the body, from like the arms and legs and head from stains, because that's the art that they painted, and you can't, you know, you'd lose out on the baby. So there's this onesie. I told her I had a really hard time finding preemie onesies, so she sent me one, which is super awesome. Thank you. This is so cute, like tiny little person all over. I feel like I'm having a baby all over again. No baby fever. We're not having any more human babies. Sorry. Yeah, even though everybody in the world thinks that we should. Excuse the lighting. I feel like it keeps readjusting every time I move. Whatever. Anyways, here's some socks. Are these newborn socks or are these preemie socks? I don't know. These look like they might be a little big. If his feet are the same size as the Liam kit. But he's got socks. And they have that same friggin' scent. Did she put the scent wafers in the bottom of this box? Okay, last time she had like 1,000,000 scent wafers in the bottom of the box. And they were like crushed up in the whole room, like smelled like that. And now I've had my Liam for a month or two or whatever. And he still smells like those scent wafers because I think they're inside him. So how long do those last? Does anybody know? Let me know. So she also sent 2 pacifiers. Now the pacifiers that I'm originally used to are where they get a regular like human pacifier and they cut the nipple off. Yeah, no rude comments about that or sexual comments. There's children around here. But so they usually cut the nipple off and then they put a magnet where the nipple goes and then cover the magnet with a piece of cloth. And I don't know, that just looks a little weird. I don't know, I've never had luck with that, but these are magnetic pacifiers. So what's cool about these is I have one. You can pull this off. Sorry, they're new, they're a little stiff. And sometimes hard to pull off, but you can pull off the this thing. I'll show you how it works when I open the baby, but excuse me, you can pull this off and there's a really heavy duty magnet and there's a magnet inside the baby's mouth. Not all of them have it, it's whether or not you want to, and it's inside the baby's mouth and it will magnetize to your Reborn. Now I don't know which way the magnet goes. We'll have to find that out when I open the Reborn. And now I do have one of these white ones already. But it didn't have a magnet, so thank you for that. And then this one I think has another magnet in here. Yeah, I hear it jingling. So this one's cute. And I love this green color because green is my favorite color. And it's gender neutral, so I can use them for both. And I'll probably use it for both of the dolls, both of the babies. Yeah, so thank you for this, and I like this because it looks more professional, and then you also don't have to worry about the cloth coming off and damaging the vinyl painting on your baby with the metal rubbing on it. That, and these are just super cute and super convenient because the magnet will never come off or come out because it's like in here. And this thing, oh, I didn't reposition that good, but this thing doesn't come off. Like I'm pulling pretty hard, and this is not going to come off once it's snapped on, so you won't lose your magnet. And then you can clip it to this magnet clips. I don't know, I think the white one looks better with this one. This green one doesn't really match this magnet clip, but I do have pacifier clip, but I do have another pacifier clip that matches that came with the Liam, so there's that. So here's some more bubble wrap. I'm getting to the bottom of this box because I want to see if there's any more of those scent wafers. Nope, no scent wafers. Alright, so, oh, hey, it's falling. Don't want to drop the baby. It came with a little cute bow. Now, I was going to say I didn't know if this was a magnetic bow, but I answered my own question. Some people put magnets in the head to have a bow magnetized to it. But I answered my own question and opened it up, and this is just a regular go around your head bow. And if I decided that this was going to be a girl, this would also be a nice color yellow that matches the dress that came with Liam. So yeah, I have 2 bows now for that, or to wear with the white onesie. So these came with Huggies diapers, Winnie the Pooh. I believe this probably is a size newborn, because that's the size that came with the Liam kit. Doesn't say, but maybe it does. But these are the diapers. And then, yeah, I'm going to be getting cloth diapers for them because I feel like this is Reborn baby doll. So these are kind of a waste. Also, they're not as sturdy and rip easily, and they don't come in as cute of a colors. And I figure having the diaper with the diaper cover will fill them out a little more because they are petite, and they'll fill out the clothes a little bit better when they're wearing sleepers and things with feet on it, because they are small and it looks a little baggy, but they have to wear a newborn sleeper because they're so long. So that way they'll fill it out a little better and have more of a Turk, you know, or butt, whatever. Sorry, Turk is Yiddish for your butt. Okay, so I guess I could. Okay. Wow, like she really pays attention. A while back, like a long time ago when we were talking, I was saying, hey, you know that Liam and Jaxson are the same size. Like they could totally be twins if you decided you wanted to paint them that way. So we were just having a casual conversation, and she literally remembered what I said just in a casual conversation and took note in the back of her head, and she gave me 2 of these. So I don't know how Liam is going to look compared to Jaxson, but maybe they could be twins. We'll have to find out. But I'll let you guys know. You'll find out right now. And you'll see them side by side, how they look. But here's the baby. Ooh, so he has to be like 5 pounds because he's pretty hefty. Now, she said she used a new method. I'm going to get this box out of the way. But she said she used a new method of weighting, where she used like a weighting fluff. And when I saw the picture, like a, what do they call it? Baby fat. And when I saw the picture of the baby fat, it looked like ripped pieces of plastic bag. So I'm not sure what that's made out of, but that's what it is. And she also did the regular weighting beads in here like she normally does. So this is bubble wrapped pretty good. And man, I was holding it, just talking, telling that story, and it's pretty heavy. And I remember I was saying to her, she said that I had said that I wanted a heftier baby because I'm used to my own children who are like huge. So she was trying to make me something that I liked. So it's covered in a diaper on his head, and I read and heard, and everybody says the diaper on the face really does help protect the baby during shipping. Oh my gosh, guys, like the onesie is super cute that it's in. Let me reposition the camera down to the floor. I've got a little blanket on the floor here so we can see how it looks. So let me just pause this video and get everything back in this box, and I'll go ahead and wait. I didn't even show you. It's got a birth certificate, Reborn Jaxson asleep. So like usually the artists fill this out saying exactly what date and what time that the baby was finished. So maybe I'll go back in the messages and find out when that was. And the nursery name obviously is going to be Jelly Bean Nursery, but here it is. This I believe comes from Bountiful Baby, but this is the kit that I got. It's the Jaxson kit by Denise Pratt, Chief Officer of Bountiful Baby. So she did the kit, the what do you call it? She did the vinyl kit that the artists paint. So there's his feet. And yeah, so I just wanted to show you that before I go ahead and box it back up. And I'll show you all of that when I fill it out. Liam did not come with that. Why? I don't know. He's also from Bountiful Baby, so he would have that COA, which is Certificate of Authenticity. Can't talk tonight. I need to sleep, but I couldn't. I was like super excited. I had to do this box opening. But let me pause the video and reposition this camera, and I'll get back to you so we can check out this doll, because that's what you're all here for, is the box opening. Oh, look! Another pair of socks came. These socks are the exact same color. I didn't even notice. It like fell out of the wrapping when I was putting it away. Like these socks are the same color as those onesies that have the lion on it, so these would match that. Like, I'm super excited. hopefully they're twinsies, but if not, you know, that's okay. I'm super excited. So give me 1 second. Let me reposition here. Okay, here he is, guys. Excuse me if the camera doesn't focus as good or if it's a little bit shaky. I'm holding one hand, the camera, and or whatever phone, and filming, but his legs are super skinny, and I guess they're bent like this permanently. That's how the kit was made. But yeah, so ooh, okay, so his legs are jointed. Liam is also jointed, and they said that the jointed seems to feel a lot more realistic. If it's not jointed, then it's easier to pose for pictures, but it's not as floppy like a newborn. So let's take his socks off, but I just want to show you, here he is. This outfit is friggin' adorable. Like, I'm in love with this shirt. It says Wild About Mommy. Oh my gosh. And these pants, like, I want this for my own child or for myself. This looks comfy. So let's go ahead and take his socks off. Usually in the videos they take the socks off, do the whole thing, and show you all the details. So I'm gonna try and be one of those fancy YouTubers and do a correct Reborn unboxing video. I'm gonna try and keep it as focused as possible. So let's see. Here's his foot. Now, she made the skin tone as close as she could, resembling to the pictures that she saw from my kids and like my older toddler. And I didn't even know this because she just looked at the picture and she was like, this was a good idea. She's like, oh, if you ever decide to take it out, at least it'll look right. And I didn't even know she was doing this. I just thought she was making me a reborn, you know, as a trade, because she felt bad that I got a bad deal out of the other one. So, but anyways, that was nice of her, and I'm super excited. She customized it for me, and I didn't even know. So, thank you, Jennifer. Here it is. Hopefully it's showing the color. But look, it's like literally the color of my skin tone. I'm a little darker because I got a lot of sun in the recent summer, but like, it's literally my skin tone and the skin tone of my kids. But yeah, that's cool. Thank you. And I love the feet. Like, not just the feet, but I've noticed in a lot of reborns that they do the tipped nails and they're like white. Hers are like a cream natural color, and I really appreciate that. So there's his little foot, and compared to my hand, I'm a small person, but for a newborn, he's got some friggin' long feet. So this is a real born, which the difference is that Liam is a reborn, which is a sculpt made by an artist, a vinyl sculpt, and the real born is a 3D printed sculpt of an actual baby. So Jennifer was saying that there's usually more rolls and more creases and just more detail because it's made after a real baby rather than an artist doing their own interpretation of what a realistic baby is to them. So as you can see, the bottom of the foot, I love all of those lines, and originally I didn't like those that I've seen on a lot of babies in pictures and videos, because a lot of people made the creases like super dark or super light or the wrong colors, and it didn't look natural. But I kind of like all these creases and rolls. It looks like he's moving his foot around, and you know, see, I got all the creases and rolls and he's doing that. So here's the other foot. I love these socks. They fit him so good. And they've got little elephants on it. How cute is that? So here's his other tiny foot. It looks more red on these lines here. I don't know, compared to the other one, like there's that foot and there's this foot. This one looks a lot more red. Not my favorite. she told me to be super honest. So I am, and I'm always honest in my videos, and I tell it like it is. I love this foot, but for whatever reason, I'm looking through the camera. I'm not actually looking at the foot itself. So let me do that. Yeah, it's a little bit more red. I'm being nitpicky, and it's not a super big deal, but I love the feet. They're super cute. Yeah, and you can see, I love how she does her nails. They're not like the super white tipped nails. They're like, I don't know how to explain it, but I don't know if it's even focusing. There we go. But it's like a baby nail. Look, it looks like that toenail needs to be cut. Like almost. If this was a real baby and I saw a toenail like that, I would so want to cut the toenail right now. That looks like one friggin' sharp toenail. So realistic. Oh my gosh. So there's the foot. No problems there. There's the other foot. No problems there. Super cute. I love how this toe is like that. It's so friggin' funny. Like when they made the sculpt. I guess that's how the baby liked to hold his toes. So I guess we should take the pants off. So give me 1 second because I'm doing this all with one hand. I don't think I can take his pants off with one hand. Yeah, so give me 1 second. I'll show you the diaper, show you the cloth body. Let me take his pants off. 1 second. Okay, so you're experiencing this with me. Here's my skin tone and here's his skin tone. I don't know how it looks on camera, but we literally like have the same skin tone on camera. Actually, his skin looks a little bit more red, but it's not. Like, we literally have the same skin tone. She did an amazing job there. And I noticed it's harder to take the pants off when his legs are bent, but yeah, I was right. His legs are the same thinness as Liam. So yeah, but she saw my other unboxing video, and I'm talking to her a lot about reborns, just having nice friendly chats. And she said, I remember that you mentioned to me that you didn't like how hard the legs were, because I've personally thought that the legs felt like a hard plastic doll from a store, from like a big box store. So she said she remembers that, and she says, oh, the legs are hard, but I use the weighting material, and the legs are not like super hard. Like last time they were so hard I couldn't even squeeze them, but like the feet are squishy. I don't know if you can tell, because you can't because it's not focusing, but the feet are squishy, and I don't even have to push that hard, and the legs are a little squishy. It feels like sand inside, which is the little tiny microscopic beads. And I think she said she also used that, whatever that ripped up plastic bag stuff was, which she said is a new type of weighting material. Here's the pants that I took off. So I do like the squish. And I am going to hold him when he's all naked and see how he feels. But let's see. Let's get this onesie off. I think this is a preemie onesie. Like I said, maybe he fits best in that. So here he is in his diaper. That's a cute monkey. So yeah, he's just got his cloth body. I don't know if I feel I really need to take his diaper off, but he's got full limbs, which is cool, and she zip tied them so they're not going to come off, but that's cool that he has full limbs. I kind of almost feel like he's a little bit chunkier looking than Liam, even though they are the same size. I think she just weighted him and filled him a lot differently because he is much heavier. So yeah, and his cloth body, I don't know why, but his cloth body looks a lot lighter than Liam's cloth body. I don't know. Liam is like a dirty color. It's not dirty, his cloth body. It just looks like it is. So let me get his arm here. You can see. Here's the details. Hopefully it's focusing. She got the creases. Now, I don't know. I don't particularly care for red creases. It doesn't really match a Caucasian or a biracial baby. But here's his hand. Some of the creases are a little red, but I really do like it. And again, with the nails. Like, I like how she did not white nails. Like, newborn babies don't have French manicures. Like, come on. But these creases, I'm trying to see it in the camera and outside the camera because the camera gives it a little bit of an odd lighting. So in the camera it looks red, but then when I get out of the camera, it doesn't. It's just the friggin' lighting in this dang bathroom. But I noticed too, she was right. Reborns do have a lot more creases. Ooh, they're bumpy. I love the texture. Ooh, it's weird. They're bumpy. But yeah, I noticed they have a lot more creases and supposedly look a lot more realistic. I'm not sure about that, but they do have a lot more creases. And I guess they do look a lot more realistic. Look at that knuckle. It's so good. And she did veining. I don't know if you can see, but lots and lots of layers of that. And you can see the actual knuckle dots where the knuckle bone is. Will it focus? There we go. See? You can see the little knuckle bones. She even got those in there, the little dots right there. Yeah. Excuse me, my finger's not dirty, but for whatever reason in the camera it looks like that. So let me take his shirt off and y'all can see what he looks like. Give me one sec. Okay, so I didn't know if I should take his whole onesie off, but I figured I should, just so you can see. But he looks so cute in just the white onesie. Now, again, I noticed this. This is not the case with the Liam doll that I got, but I noticed with this one and the other doll that I got that was a disastrous, when you sit them up, I know babies don't sit up, but right here, I don't know why, but it's nothing in there. Like, for all of you artists or people who have reborns, collectors, whatever, are they all supposed to be like this, where there's nothing right here? Maybe there's a little stuffing, but when they sit, it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but like when they sit, it like dips right here like it's empty, but it's not, because I feel material in there. Is that just where the sewing is and that's why it dips like that? But it's just weird. No big deal because you're gonna hold it like a newborn, but is it supposed to have that dip right there? The body feels super like weighted. Oh my gosh, it's friggin' full like a beanbag. Okay, so yeah, the arms are full. Excuse me for the not focusing, but I wanted you guys to see the arms. I don't know why it looks so dark, but it literally is the same skin tone as me, almost, basically. Yeah, so there's the arms. He's full arms and legs, so it's cool because he can wear just the white onesie or just a onesie, and that would be great for summer looks or for more realism in the pictures, which is what I go for. Now, to reveal the face after an hour of this dang video. But, yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. She didn't cut the hair. She said she was gonna, but she didn't. Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all. Like, his hair is friggin' silk. Like, it's a mess right now and probably needs a brushing and some conditioner because her dolls seem to always need that from what I've heard and from the last doll. But this hair, she's using a new kind of hair, and here's how it looks. Let me show you. I'm gonna try and show you the hair here without messing everything up, but turn him around, show you the hair. This is the hair, and she wanted to get it. It literally looks like my hair, and so we're depending on like which way you flip it. This way it looks blonde, this way it looks brown. She really got the undertones and the highlights in there, and it literally looks like my own hair color. And she got it patchy like how baby's hair is. And the Liam that I got was originally a custom that somebody backed out on and had painted hair, and she doesn't prefer painted hair. She prefers the rooted hair for more realism, so I let her go with what she thinks is best because she's the artist and she's the professional, so she knows and she has experience with this. So she decided that. But she got a new type of hair, and this hair, like, guys, she didn't cut it. She was saying I could cut it if I wanted to. Maybe she did, I don't know. But it's a lot of hair, and I guess I said sometimes I see boy and sometimes I see girl. But I guess she said it really just depends on how you brush it, because I thought she had done something different with the hair when I had seen the pictures. But she said no, it's just how you brush it. So there's the hair, and it's like super buttery. And the problem I had with the Liam kit was it had painted hair, but she wanted to root over it before sending it to me. So she had to match the hair to what was already painted because it was sealed, and the hair that she had to match it with, it was super prickly, and I had to put a lot of conditioner on it, and it is better now, but it's so prickly, like when it even touched my skin, it was physically painful, like I couldn't stand it. But yeah, so there's the hair. It's so friggin' soft, you guys. Like, I could pet this all day, but it really needs something done with this hair. Like, I gotta do something with it. It's a mess. But let me get to the face details before I spend 2 hours on this video, because, like, I could just talk forever about this doll. So I like how she did the eyelashes better than Liam, because they're more full, and I just like the look of more full eyelashes rather than being patchy. And it looks like, okay, yeah. So I had to look outside the camera, but it looks like, because sometimes the camera gives it a funny look with the lighting. But yeah, she gave it like a wet mouth kind of look, sort of, almost, kind of. Yeah, she gave it like the lips have color, you know. She's not afraid to put color on it. But let me get you a good look of his face, or her. Let me know in the comments down below whether or not you think it should be a him or a her. But the face looks so friggin' full. Okay, yeah, and the head is not rock hard. You can literally squish. I'm not going to squish it hard, but I'm barely squishing, and you can squish the face. But here's the ear. Oh my gosh, I love it. Here's the ear, and here's the other ear. Yeah, definitely an amazing paint job. And she even got all the creases blended, but you can see that there's veining under, and she got all the, like, in the creases, depth. And look, she even got, like, in the eyes, the vein, the little blue parts. And, like, I have this, and so does my son, and I think she noticed this in the picture. But they've got, like, this line, you know, when you're sleep deprived, you see all this line, but it's genetic. Like, my kids have it, and I have it, and my mom has it, this line, and she made it really pronounced, so it really looks like us. I don't know. I really don't know. It's just super exciting, guys. This is it. Let me get you an up close of this face. And I like that the mouth is closed, but not all the way closed, a little bit open. It gives the realism. But let's try it with a pacifier, and you guys can see. 1 second. Okay, so there he is with a pacifier. I think it looks kind of weird just because he's not in any clothes. So let me put that white onesie back on him, and you can see him with a pacifier. I'll probably use the other pacifier because it might be too much white on this camera. But then you can see him, and then we'll say goodbye.